Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Keep Your Power, brought to you by Promise Resource Network, the wonderland of service providers in Charlotte. It's the most glorious place to be. So, and if you look down at the bottom, it's got our new address. Today's topic, and it's all in capital letters, so I'm going to say it like it's written. You are worthy.
Yes.
Isn't that good shit? Woo. I'm so excited. Because I need, you all know, if I bring a class, it's because I need a class. I am still growing in my worthiness, in my understanding of my worthiness. Right? Whoop. Put it on silence.
I don't know like that. I don't know how to stop it.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
I saw this on Facebook, so it must be true. But I thought this was just a wonderful, wonderful thing. It says, our job is to love others without stopping to inquire whether or not they are worthy. Our job is to love others, whether or not we don't get to choose. Everybody is human. You know, people say you got to get respect to get respect, right? You got to give respect to get respect. And I don't believe that. I believe every human that is on this earth deserves respect. Yes, sir. Oh, I thought you were.
No, I was playing my mustache.
I was playing with my beard. I always said I can do anything a man can do except grow a beard. And now as I get older, you know what I mean? But I'm still worthy even with my beard. Anybody ever feel like they're not good enough? Yeah. Anybody want to talk about it? No? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, there.
Because I'm not working, I'm waiting to see if I get admitted to society. And they really don't want me to work right now. But with society, I mean, one of the first things that people ask you is, what do you do for work?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can just say I'm in between jobs or something like that. But sometimes that makes me feel a little less than, you know.
That makes sense because society does that, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
They do that. We all do that. We're trained to do that, right? Not just with ourselves, but with others. And, I mean, think about it. On your math test, it was how many you missed, not how many you got right.
I suck at math.
Right?
All of them.
It was like a math too. So that was, but that feeling of unworthiness can carry on through our lifetime, can it? Anybody else experience? Yes, sir.
I used to base my self-worth based on the values and opinions of others.
Ooh.
And this still a process. I'm still having a hard time with it some days.
Yeah.
Some days I do love myself, some days I don't. It's a process.
Yeah.
Based on what he thinks, what she thinks, what they think, and that's how I base my self-worth on. And you can't do that. I think it's a hard process, as you said and done.
It is. And it is a process to understand who we really are today. It is a process, and society tells us, and we just learn to be judged by what we do. Well, what do you do? Oh, well, I get up in the morning, I what do you mean, what do I do? Generally, like Amy said, it's the job. What is your job? And those of us that aren't employed, or those of us that it's been a while since we've been employed, can feel that, right? Relationships. Sometimes if you're not in a certain kind of relationship, people can look at us differently. And I remember that if I was in a crowd, I was what the crowd was. If you were talking about, I don't know, world hunger, I was all into it. If you were saying that you were into whatever, bowling. I was like, yeah, I love bowling. I can't bowl, but I love bowling. I was influenced, like you said. I was so influenced by the people around me on what they thought about what I do. It's all about doing today, isn't it? It's not who we are, it's what we do.
Yes, my biggest struggle with my self-worth today is education, because I did not, have a college degree or anything, and a lot of the opposite sex that I attract today is guys that have got a college education and stuff, that has been set in places in authority and stuff like that. So when they're attracted to me, all of a sudden, I just feel less than because I don't have a college education.
Yeah.
But what it is, before I got to that, to those thoughts and feelings, especially emotions, because I get emotional about it sometimes, because I go up here, my overthinking stuff, causes it gets into my emotions and causes me to feel a certain type of way, and then that's on what I find it to do is weaken my spirit, weaken my whole being. So I won't be that confident person that I know I am. You understand what I'm saying? And also, before, like my friends, my childhood friends and stuff, they all, most of them were successful, went on to college and all that kind of stuff. How I fitted in was my personality and my sense of humor, my attention seeking. I realize all that today, but they accepted me for who I am. But, today I'm realizing that I missed out on an education by being silly, by being, by being goofy. Not only that, also by taking the wrong direction, the wrong, roads in life, trying to be everywhere, but I end up in the wrong place. And I stayed there for years and years and years. Now I'm worried about my education. But another thing, it's not too late.
No.
Because there are things that God has placed in my life, the opportunities that God has set before me that I'm able to walk through. I just got to have faith and belief in me that I can do it.
Yes.
That's why peer support is a passion for me today. Not because of the education part so much, but because I'm working with people like me.
Yeah.
And then the people that gonna train me basically are like me. You know what I'm saying? So that gives me a lot of hope. It lifts my spirit, and I know that one day God already know that's where I want to be. He's giving me some people giving me information. I come here, loyally, faithfully. This is my place of being. Not because I want to be a peer support, that's one, but to talk to y'all, to let out these things and thoughts and feelings that I have, on these topics that that you bring.
Yeah.
So,
One thing you said in the beginning, I was in the wrong place. I don't know that we're ever in the wrong place. Well, I think this is just me.
How about not being in the right place? Is that
you were in the right place because you learned what you needed to learn to get through that in that place.
Thank you.
Right? So I believe, and this is just my thought, that before I came to Earth, me and my higher power had a plan of care meeting. Anybody had one of them plan of cares where you sit down and all your goals and everything? And I think, safety plan. There you go. And the plan was to go from point A to point B. Straight line. That's what we had planned. I did this. And that made me think I was in the wrong place. But every time I swooped out, I had an experience that helped me or helped someone else. The pain we go through isn't wasted. It doesn't have to be wasted. We can use it to help another person. And when we help another person, that helps our spirit. Yes.
I'm a dreamer. I have a lot of dreams. when I was a little, because my daddy my daddy was a policeman, and I always said I was gonna be a cop when I was gonna come up. Oh no, okay. So now I want to get my license. I said, well, maybe I'll drive an 18-wheeler. That's where the money at. But no, that's not my calling. I said I'll go to school, get my GED. I dropped out 2 weeks before graduation. So now
Mm.
I have a compassion about being a substance abuse counselor. Get my bachelor's degree, and I'll make a good one at it. But I'm like you, I didn't get that GED. And I was talking to a lady on the phone yesterday. I said, damn, I'm so smart. I'm good with nothing. Man, I was
That's it.
Sharon, I'll be popping off with them numbers down there. Ask me a phone number. I know
There
numbers
you
like
go.
the back. And I'm like, all the time that I wasted. If I would have known now what I know, you know.
Mhm.
I started smoking pot. I wanted to be with the crowd. The crowd didn't want me. I wanted it.
Yeah.
Trying to fit in, trying to compare myself to people. And see, when I go back to school, I'm going to need a tutor for my math sessions
Mhm.
because I struggle with math,
Yeah.
but I can read. And
I struggle with,
I struggle.
but that doesn't make me unworthy.
No.
Just
no.
because I struggle with something doesn't mean I'm less than.
People always
See,
used to
there-
say I
there-
was slow. Yeah, I'm not slow.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I don't do that anymore. Mhm. But it is about being worthy today. It is about knowing not only what, if I have a need,
Mhm.
help me find that need. Help me get that need met.
Right.
Right? Yes, sir. Nice and loud.
I listen to her when she's talking. You know, 95% of the people on earth have been in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
And there ain't nothing wrong with being in the wrong place if you're right in the right place. Don't ever, never forget where you came from.
Mm.
Right.
You got to look back and live back.
Thank you,
You
Mr. Cruz.
got to look back and live forward.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, thank you.
Mhm.
I also want to add this right here to y'all. I didn't get my high school diploma because one point kept me from graduating because I slept in that English. My favorite subject, English literature. I slept because right before English class was recess, was lunch, and we
Yep.
go out there in the field, we smoking weed.
Yep.
So by the time we kind of get to that class and stuff on the days that we smoked, I slept. And sometimes I woke up in fifth period. She would tell them, nope, don't wake her up. You know what I'm saying? Let her sleep. Sometimes I wake up, Drew coming out. But at the end of that school year, my 12th grade year, I went to Miss Stewart. I said, Miss Stewart, I said, come on now. She said, they call me Amy back then, Amy Mel. She said, all year long, most of the time you slept and stuff. She said, you're a good student. I mean, you love English. She said, but you fell short. 1 point. She said, I'm not giving it to you. She did not give me that one, but I still went and got that certificate. But what happened was, it didn't stop there. I went to prison, but I got my GED in prison. So I got that.
Mhm.
You know, that's at the school board or wherever the board it is supposed to be at. It's on file. Okay.
Okay, so prison was not necessarily a good experience for you.
No,
But was there a blessing in
I
there?
got my GED. I got something that's going to take me through the rest of my life. Anytime I need to pull up a transcript or whatever, they need this. I got that.
And see, now you're an expert. Ivanka,
know,
you're sitting by an expert.
and
me.
All right, ladies. Hold on. Before we kumbaya in class, I want to. Hey, we got.
I ain't got enough for.
All right, we got Tamika on the in the chat. She says, yes, she does have a beard. All right, Mika. Don't you be talking. You getting up there too. All right, and Kelly says my codependency issues were directly related to my self-worth. I find it intriguing and powerful that codependency is also referred to as self-love. She said, that's why I have to continually build self-love into my daily recovery practice. Absolutely. Capital letters, especially those times when I feel undeserving of loving myself. I also show myself grace. I had to be the person I was to become the person I am. Ooh,
That's what Miss E was saying. You know,
that's some
part of what
good
Miss O
shit
was
right
saying,
there.
You know,
That is good stuff. Because it's not what we do, it's who we are and who I am. Hold on, I'm talking. It's all about me.
I'm just saying it out loud because that was some good stuff.
It was good, wasn't it? Thank you, Kelly. That's awesome. And it is about grace today. Give myself grace to be who I am. Yes, sir.
The first chapter of James said, count it all joy when you fall in doubt, temptation, because it's the work of patience of faith. And all you got to realize one thing, you got to go through something to get patience and faith.
Ooh.
It just don't come to you freely.
Yeah.
It's a gift. After you reward it, after you went through enough.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Whatever I've gone through, I can use today. It doesn't have to be wasted. It doesn't have to go by the wayside. I don't have to say I was in prison, so I got nothing.
Right.
I don't have to say I was sleeping on people's couches. I got nothing. I was unemployed. I got nothing from that. We can look in our grace. We can look. See, God's calling. We can look at the grace that we give ourselves.
You can look back at the negativity, but you got to live in it.
That's it. But I had to go through that. I had to go through that hell.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. But today, you know what? I know I'm a little bit worthier than I was yesterday. Right? Every day I grow. Absolutely.
We here for a reason. To grow.
Yes.
To know, to grow. Anything that don't grow, it dies.
Yes. And what am I feeding today is the question. What choices am I making that can help me understand who I am? Right? I got a friend that says, you're number 2. You're the shit. Right? Number 2, get the shit. But I like that. It's how we say it. You're wonderful. You're the shit. I love you. Right? The cool thing about Promise Resource Network is when you come here, that's it. You are you're going to receive acceptance, love, and respect. Because that's how we roll here. That's what we give here. That's what we get here. And as you accept me, I'm a little better at accepting myself. That makes sense. You show me. You show me.
Go ahead.
Iran just come in and tell me exactly. I went out last night and played. Yeah, but guess what? There's nobody judge her. And she ended up one day. She got sick and tired of being so fat. She did something different.
That's it.
And I respect her for that. She doesn't get just as good as I am or better than I am.
Yeah.
And I know that. But I respect her.
We respect each other, don't we? I respect where you've been.
Right.
And the wisdom you have for there.
Because you teach me not to get that way.
Yes.
Do something different.
Please, if I can teach you anything, it's what not to do.
Right.
Right? I can teach you all the wrong shit. Right? But that's not what I want to teach today. I want to teach that respect. That respect for each other, because it doesn't matter where I've been, what I've done, what I've said. It is about me understanding today that I'm okay. I'm okay. And that's a good thing. I used to have a shirt that said, I'm not okay and you're not okay, but that's okay. Right? Yes, sir. Yeah.
One of the most dangerous places you can get trapped is in the past. That's where I get trapped. Sometimes I go home and I overthink. I start overthinking things. And I get trapped in the past. That's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
And you can't live in the past.
No.
You get stuck in the past. You
That's
wanna live in
it. That's
You know, you
it.
should be living in the past, but you're still living in it. It's a daily choice. You have to wake up and do
It
things.
is, and
Like
it's
coming here, going to things I do to keep my mind off of things.
yes,
It's just, you have to work on yourself. Like a
absolutely.
toolbox of tools. You have to use the tools.
It took a lot for me to understand who I actually was. Right. I had a lot of that past experience that made me think that I was unworthy, that I was not lovable. How can you love me? If you knew who I was, you'd never love me. Anybody else feel that sometimes? If you knew me, you wouldn't like me. Right? But I've found that the people that really know me do like me. Do like me. And that's a beautiful thing. Yes, ma'am.
I was telling my sponsor on the way home last night, I ate a big size, family size bag of chips in 1 second. I was bored. And I get bored because I turn the food. And she says, I've done that too. And I was like, well, I only got, yesterday I had 19. I'm at 20 days sober. I was telling her, I'm just trying to figure out who I am. I don't even know what I like, really.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out who I am right now.
They asked me in treatment, what are your hobbies? I was like,
I don't know.
drinking. That's what took up all of my time. That's what I did. But I don't do that today. But that doesn't make me more or less worthy. All that shit. Kelly says, my 7-year-old daughter and I used to say, you're the poo and not the stinky kind. I like that. I like that. It is good as we encourage each other. Right? Yes, ma'am.
There's a quote, it's what you water will grow.
Yes.
It's important to water yourself and take care of yourself.
It is important. It is. I get to choose today. I get to choose today what I feed. I fed my past forever. I fed into that all my energy and time and thoughts because I got stuck there. They told me that if you've got 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the future, you're pissing on today. You're just not, if you've got 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the future, you're pissing on today because you're not really in the present. And when I'm not in the present, I piss that day away. Right? I'm losing a day. And it doesn't take much for my itty bitty shitty committee to call a meeting. Right? The itty bitty shitty committee. I cuss a lot on here. That's just wrong. Yes, dear.
Yes. Right now, I'm in my growing stage. I'm in my learning stage because I was in my addiction for over 3 decades. So I am truly getting to know who I am. Growing in areas where, this shit is awesome to me, y'all.
Yes.
The feeling and the joy, the happiness and the peace that I have today, I am grateful. I want to keep moving forward. I mean, and not only that, I don't hear a lot of people say this, but when I can say that, because I also say it to not think about where I could be and all that other stuff, staying in the past or whatever, or down the way I'm at that I could have been. I say that because I want to keep going. I want to keep moving forward, regardless of what it brings. My day brings, I get through it. At the end of my day, I can appreciate what I went through because I got through it. Doing my self-inventory at nighttime, what I could have did better and stuff. But I'm still a work in progress. I still get out of cat at work. You know what I'm saying? I still be cussing out my managers and my not cussing out, but I express this myself.
And that's just part of you.
Yes, but I got to work it. I don't like being like that sometimes, Miss Sharon, Tanya. I don't.
How can I take what I feel is wrong in me and flip it a little bit? You express yourself in effective ways. Right? Sometimes it's a little bit too much. So how can I pull that back and learn how to express myself in a way I can be heard? because when we are loud, I'm not heard. But it's not about those particular
Wow.
things about us. I speak loudly. I'm shy. I am this, I am that.
Right.
And we get stuck in that, don't we? Those words that people have told us in the past. Those words, those things, right? That's what fed my unworthiness, because I felt unloved. I felt unloved. You're stupid, you're ugly, you're fat, you'll never make it. Right? Some of us have, what you laughing at, Gina? I'm not that anymore, because I believe that in you. I'm a little heavy, but y'all talk about my dog. My dog is healthy because it's so fat. I'm just a healthy girl.
You know what, Sharon? I think this journey of recovery and healing is lifelong.
Oh yeah,
It's forever and ever and ever. Are we growing and changing and trying to figure out who we are? You know, trying to realize that we are worthy of
yeah,
all good things. You know, but
yes,
it's a forever journey
Yeah.
of trying to figure it out and
Yeah.
be aware.
and being aware of who I really am,
Yes.
accepting myself for who I really am today. Absolutely. Giving myself respect, love, and acceptance, even if I didn't get that when I was younger.
And
Right.
you know what else, Miss Sharon and Tanya? I'm gonna be happy, joyous, and free for the rest of my life, man, because that's what recovery brings to me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If I got to work on this with my recovery for the rest of my life, then the rest of my life I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free.
And what am I
Because
feeding
that's what
today?
Recovery has given me.
And that's what I feed today. That's what I feed today. I got, I got paper, but I got it on my phone now. I don't actually kill trees. The first thing it suggests is for us to forgive ourselves. For us to forgive ourselves for the supposed mistakes we made, for the supposed wrong turns we made, for who said what to us. I don't have to waste anything today. That wrong turn I thought I did, like I said, it took me to some place I needed it to be. I did this, but while I was out there, I was learning. People say, I only got one day. I had 6 years and now I only got one day of sobriety.
Wow.
You have that experience that you brought.
Wow.
What we do is not who we are. Yes, dear.
I was told to I could be like beat up on myself sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and I was telling some people that I would be honest. I have a lot of bullshit with me. I have a lot of game with me.
Mhm.
Even sober, I still be doing some dumb shit.
Yeah.
And they was like, "Well, just give yourself a break."
Yeah.
I be doing. I think I can get stuff done without people knowing what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
but people know what's going on,
Mhm.
and I don't think that's an honest. I don't think it's an honest recovery, but it's a way of survival. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Help me
Absolutely.
out,
We
Sharon.
do.
Help me.
I got to hold on. Back in the day, it was
Okay.
about survival.
Mhm.
Today, it's, I want more than that.
Mhm.
I don't want to survive. I want to thrive. I always like
There
that.
you go.
I don't
There
want to
you go.
survive. I want to thrive
Yeah.
today. I want to be the person that's online.
Mhm.
I want to be me. I want to be able to say, Sharon, I forgive you. All those things you thought you did wrong, I forgive you.
How do you know how to be you when you ain't never been you?
Well, no shit. I am with you on that. How do I know who I am? I didn't even know what my hobbies were. How do I know who I am? It's a growth.
Yeah. So I'll just share this with you. I was 8 years clean and relapsed,
Mhm.
but I relapsed because nothing changed in me. So I was not getting high, but I kept sleeping with men for money. I kept stealing. I kept trying to get over. I wasn't being honest with, who I was. So the longer you stay clean, the more all that stuff will be revealed. You'll find out who you are if you don't use. But while you're using, you can't figure it out. And again, I was 8 years clean and relapsed because I hadn't changed. Nothing about me changed in my life except I just wasn't getting high.
Yeah.
All the behaviors were the same.
I learned to do something different.
Yes.
Hey, Gina.
And in 17 more days, I have 30 years.
Yes.
30 years. Wow.
How'd you do it, Miss Gina? One day at a time, as Prophet kind of what she said, making a lot of me
Yeah.
care about where I'm at. Honesty over mindedness and willingness. Come to promise, like places like this, help me out a lot. Best thing that could ever happen to me. I went up right here one day and seen Shannon. I was like, oh, I'm going to the right place. I've been on travel for 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I just have like Chad said, and tomorrow and yesterday, tomorrow was the day.
Yeah.
Sobriety is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really the only thing I ever got to get right.
Yes.
You don't graduate, but
Yeah.
there's an accomplishment. And time do matter. And those 20 days, but you don't get 21. I dare you to get 21.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
Dare you to get more. That's right. That's right.
Like Chad said, I come in that I get acceptance, love, and respect.
That's why.
I told him, I said, I'm going to promise you that I'm going to get back in my classes. Come see Shine, see all y'all, and share, and keep it, and this is just going to have a shebang for my anniversary on the 23rd, that Monday. We're going to talk to Shine about getting cake and stuff. Whatever you want me to bring, I'll bring. But I just wanted to say, I felt like a moving too because I didn't finish high school. I went to school last year with Guadalupe College, my community college, for my GED, got sick and I couldn't finish.
Yeah.
But I did get the experience and I plan on going back. I'm getting ready to go on dialysis now. I got damaged kidneys and I'll be going to, they're going to put me on dialysis soon,
Yeah.
So, I'll be doing that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll have to, see my schedule where I can come to promise and stuff, Like I was saying, I felt like a failure too, y'all. And but I didn't finish high school. I didn't go to prison, but I've been locked up a couple times.
Those things can affect us, can't they?
Yeah.
They can infect my spirit. Those things in the past, like Ashley was saying, my past can be carried to my future. It's that duffel bag full of things that hurt me. And 9 times out of 10, I was the one that hurt me. Yes, sir.
You gotta be careful with people clean rag and people will start using dope and start using people. You gotta be very careful with that. If they ain't real, the hell with it.
I need people around me that feed my spirit. I need people around me that love me for who I am. The next thing is practice self-acceptance. Right? We forgave ourselves, now self-acceptance. Over time, begin to embrace our quirks, our awkward laugh, our crooked smile, our unusual way of thinking about things. Through this acceptance, we're acknowledging that we are worthy just the way we are. All those things that make me feel or have made me feel I'm not enough. I'm wrong, right? I can't. These things aren't true because as we've shown each other in this room, we can and we will, whatever that is. And I want to look at myself today in a way that allows me acceptance, That's hard though. Anybody else find that to be hard? True acceptance?
I told my nurse the other day, the new facility that I have a hard time accepting the fact that I've been diagnosed bipolar borderline personality disorder. I'm in the bipolar part, but the rest I don't. And I was like, I have a hard time accepting. I wanted to take medicine for the rest of my life.
Sometimes I got consequences of my past, but that doesn't reflect who I am.
Yes.
That reflects what I'm currently going through and what I am currently recovering from. And I'm recovering towards the person I want to be. Right? Yes, sir.
You know, I'm so grateful. All the people I ran with is dead.
Yeah.
Every one of them I ran with, got high with. I mean, it's all God too. I'm saying right here, little grateful. Every one of them guys I ran with, them guys dead. I sometimes look at them guys before I go to bed, and just a memory in my head. I should be one of them guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it is. I should be one of them guys. But I thank God every day of my life that I ain't with it. I didn't put them down.
No.
Well, yeah, he.
Yeah.
I got time to keep this thing right.
Another day.
Another day. Another day to strive.
Yeah.
Another day to not just survive, but live in a way that helps us thrive. Right? Yeah.
You know, I mean, I hate to say it this way. Some people die.
Yeah.
Keep you alive.
Yeah.
You watch what happens with them. You don't want to go out there like that.
Yeah. When I learn who I really am. Right? It says, be there for yourself. Actually be there for yourself. The next time we experience emotional pain, acknowledge how we're feeling and offer ourselves some comfort. Place our hands on our chest and give ourselves a hug or say something kind and soothing to ourselves. You are worthy. You are in recovery. You are number 2. That's it. That's it. You are wifey material. Listen to this. It says when life gets, she said, girl, she's a shit. She's good. Hold up. When life gets rough, many of us abandon ourselves during the channel. We let go of who we are. We engage in harsh self-criticism, which only leaves us feeling worse. When we need the most, what we need most when we are going through a difficult time is someone to say, I see you. I see how badly you're hurting, and I'm here. We can be here for ourselves. Even if there's nobody around us to say, I see you. I can see me. I don't know about y'all, but in the beginning of my recovery, I got this mirror that does 10 times. You know, that's where I see my beard. So I could look at my eyes, make sure they were square. Look at my mouth, make sure I didn't get anything in my teeth. Right? Look at certain places, but I couldn't look at my whole self. I couldn't look in a mirror and see me because I felt that I was so unworthy of love, of kindness, of respect, all those things. But the more I stuck and stayed to whatever feeds my recovery, right? It doesn't have to be meetings. It can be here. It can be church. It can be social activities. It can be Common Market. It can be Thomas Street. It can be wherever we go to be with our people, because our people feed us. But I got to choose the right people, right? It says connect to supportive people. Low self-worth can leave us feeling isolated and alone. When we think there's something wrong with us, we tend to pull away from our relationships. That isolation only exacerbates our feelings of unworthiness. knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. And pain reminds us that challenges don't make us unworthy. Connecting to people who are supportive helps us get in touch with our humanity and our self-worth. I want to hang around people that have been through what I've been through.
Yes.
And have been through other things so I can learn from them, right? I'm learning I never want to go to prison. I don't look good in orange, right? That's not my color. So it's a journey. It's a journey to unconditional love for ourselves. No matter what I did, I am me and I am worthy. That is it, to know that. Yes, ma'am.
This morning on my way here, I saw someone. Let me share that every night when I lay down to go to sleep, I pray for, those out there that I left behind, that God may touch at least one tonight, and save them, show them some direction, give them a positive attitude and a new way to live. That's my prayer. And it don't be no time short that I find someone or I run into someone that I see and know from my past. This morning I got on the bus. A guy got on there at the Salvation Army. I knew him. We used to be all out there in the cuts and trenches, and you know what I'm saying. And he was glad to see me, but when he hugged me, he said, "I got $30." I said, "I don't do that no more." But you know what I said to myself? He finna go get high. And I hate to say that, but it's our mentality. Let me speak for me. It's my mentality that directs me today. You know what I'm saying? If I'm always think about getting high or being around those people, places, and things, eventually I'm end up there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wow. So I have to keep thinking positive things and doing the next right thing, taking suggestions, all those things that involves in my recovery. But when this man said that to me this morning, I said to myself, "You're going to get out." And then he's going to pull it out, reach in the pocket, pull out a little money. I looked at him. Yeah, you going to the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked him, I said, "Where are you staying?" He said he's trying to go find some place, go find a shelter, homeless shelter. All those was red flags for me.
So I got to know who.
But what I did see him. I saw him clean. So whatever he was before he seen me, God had answered my prayer that I asked, that I prayed about. That's all I can say about that. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is left up to him.
As it was left up to me. Right?
That's right.
That's it. And today, I want to continue my recovery.
Yes.
Because the more I learn about me, because I don't know who the hell I am. I know some things about me that I've been through. I know some things about me that are my goals. I know some things about me I do today to make me feel good. Right? I want to know I'm worthy. I want to know that me too. Right? We always say that when you come to PRN, you're going to find somebody that can say me too to what you've been through in the past.
Yes.
Man, we can say me too to what I want for my future, what I want in my present. And whether we pray or meditate or just have silent time, to say in that moment, I am me and that's okay. I am me and that's good. Because everything that brought me to this place makes me me.
Yes.
I'm unique. I am special. I am worthy. I am good. I am kind. I am compassionate. I give myself grace. Right? That's it. I give myself grace today. I want us on the count of 3 and I want y'all at home too. Even if this is a recording and you're just getting it. If you're in church, don't do this. Okay. Well, maybe. I take that back. Let's do it everywhere. On the count of 3, I want us to yell, I am worthy. We all in for it?
Yes.
Okay. Nice and loud. 1, 2, 3.
I am worthy.
And you know, a lot of us looked up because that is that. I give yourself a hug. Let's kumbaya this out of here. No. They always make fun. Hold on, baby. You get that on the thing. It sounds like thunder. I don't need lightning to strike me today. I don't need lightning to strike me today. All right, hold on, ladies. I want to thank Kelly and Mika for being out there. Yes, our good friends out there telling us what's going on, giving us hope and experience from what they've had to. All right, I want to thank my crew. You guys are wonderful. We each are worthy. Dude, I got my heart, and my heart is good. Right? Encourage each other to. Let each other know, you know what? I'm worthy today, and so are you. And it's a good thing. Right? Okay, we're out of time. We're way past time. I want to tell you 2 things. Our warm line is a place you can call 24/7. If you're having a hard time, no matter what time it is, give us a call. We'll be there. It's peer support specialists that are trained to listen, that understand how important it is to see you. And share this. I see. Share this. Let other people know that you are worthy today. Right? And share that so other people can begin to live that too. All right, I want to thank everybody. We're going to shut it down. It's Friday. Have a good weekend, or it's Wednesday afternoon if you watch us later. So keep peace, share love, and know I'm worthy and so are you. All right.